Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am PJ, and this is...
SK.
All right, so we're trying out SK's mic because it is raining on the longhouse and it's very loud.
Very loud.
We couldn't make anything work that we wanted to do. You're all preppers. You all try to prepare for things to deal with on your own without having to rely on other people. And something that kind of came home to SK and I happened, how long ago was that?
It's almost a month.
What happened?
So I have a thing in my mouth, been that way a long time, and it flared up, and I was trying to do it on my own, clove oil and chloroseptic, and it wasn't going away, so I went into the dentist. Long story short, it was an abscess. It's been there a while, and it ate a hole in my bone above my tooth.
And so surgery ensued?
I had surgery. They cut the gum open. They cleaned the hole out. They closed it back up. They put bone powder in there because it's supposed to grow back the bone that the bacteria ate up.
So I got to thinking. Tiawaki, SHTF, end of the world dental care. And I used to tease the woman who's on the cover of my book, Survivalist Family, Prepared Americans for a Strong America. The woman on the cover of my book worked in a dental office, and I told her she was going to be our dentist if anything happened. And she said, that's not me, I just tighten braces. And I said, well, it's you, or it's me with a bottle of whiskey and a pair of vice grips. Mm-hmm. And so she decided to be our dentist, and we moved from there. We don't live there anymore.
Right.
And so I was talking on Patreon, which, oh, by the way, this video is going out to the Warriors, Jarls, and Berserkers first. And then I'm going to make it available to everybody on Patreon. And then a couple days later, I'm going to put it out on YouTube. Because I'm going to show you something here. And typically when I show people something, it sells out. If you want to get it, get on it. But anyway, I talked about it on Patreon, and a couple of you recommended Doom and Bloom, Nurse Amy and Dr. Bones, and you said they had an excellent medical kit. I looked at it, and I said, oh, yes, this looks like an excellent medical kit. And we also got some reference material. And I think we'll do the reference material first. I know, it's my circus, my monkeys, right? All right. The first book, which I already have a copy of this book, but we got another one for the medical library.
Where There Is No Dentist by Murray Dickinson.
Where There Is No Dentist by Murray Dixon. We got this from Doom and Bloom. I already have read this book. This is an excellent book for austere environment, dental problem prevention, and then dental care. And it should be in your library along with Where There Is No Doctor.
Right.
It's a great book. So I got this because we're going to have a clinic, right?
Right.
And in the clinic's going to be the medical library. And then this tome, the Survival Medicine Handbook.
That looks quite hefty.
It's too heavy to lift. Look how big this bad boy is. It's by Joseph Alton, MD, and Amy Alton, APRN. It has, I'm looking at it, you're not. It has everything in it.
Many, many things.
Colors. And
pictures.
Pictures. Let's, and it's signed to me.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, let's see. Testament. Oh my goodness. Can you read that? I need to put my specs on. Just read the black, the heavy stuff.
Principles of medical preparedness, becoming a medical asset, medical supplies, natural medicine, the history and physical. Hygiene and sanitation.
Oh my gosh, and more and more. This table of contents is like 20 pages long. It covers everything. Survival,
covers a lot.
Medicine.
Can I just say,
You can say anything you want.
when I took EMT training, that is, the regular stuff you get state and nationally certified, the book's like that big too. It's 1,000 pages, so that's going to be very comprehensive. I have no doubt.
So you thought the book was heavy? Hold this.
Hefty.
What do you think that weighs?
What do you think? 8 pounds,
8
10
pounds-ish,
10
maybe?
pounds, gallon of
This
milk?
is what some of y'all on Patreon recommended to me. I have not yet opened it. I thought it would be fun to... SK hasn't seen it yet.
Nope. Nurse Amy's Dental Trauma Kit.
Nurse Amy Dental... I'm going to have to put my specs on. There's a disclaimer. I'm not going to read the... You think I should? I should probably read it.
I'm sure it says they're not trying to practice outside of their scope and are not responsible for what you do with this stuff.
That's a good point. If you have another dental emergency, I'm not opening up this kit if if dentist is available.
Right.
This is for when there is no dentist.
Right.
Right? And then it's like, well, what are you going to do? Sit there and suffer? Or are you going to do the best you can do with what you got? So let us read what Nurse Amy included here. The items in this kit are not meant to substitute for seeking medical care. That's what we just said.
Right.
The reader should never delay seeking or disregarding medical advice nor discontinue medical treatment because of the availability of any products offered by Doom and Bloom. And then they're not liable for any harm you do. Yeah, we get that. We're adults, right? All right, so we have a cool Alton first aid patch. We have Axel instructions for use. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We might have to do this quick because it feels like there's a lot of stuff in here, and I don't want to bore you. I love the kit. The bag feels tough.
Comfortable, easy to open.
Feels like a Sojourn Gear bag.
They have things neatly divided. That's
yes,
important.
They do. Things are waterproofed in here. Now, in no particular order, we're just going to go through it.
Sanitizer.
Purell. This looks like a kit. Mix zinc oxide with 1 or 2 drops of clove oil to create a paste for temporary dental filling. Follow dental instructions in the book. That's clove oil right there. We have dental floss. We have...
What is the red tube?
I'm going to open some of this up.
This looks like a pair of gloves. I think that's gloves. Very important because the mouth is full of bacteria and the person treating you does not want to get that on their hands.
Oral analgesic gel.
So that means pain relieving.
This looks like a tamper thing, or I don't know. Hey, this isn't the kit that you can buy. I can tell already. Throw it in your closet and then wait for a dental emergency.
This is wax.
Okay, that's wax.
This is wax. I'm sure
for
they're
the
going to have
temporary
you
filling.
pack that in
Floss.
there. Floss.
That's heavy. Oh, this is like an eraser.
Yeah, it's an eraser.
There's another one.
Not sure what we use that for, but I'm curious now.
I don't know what that is either. I'm going to leave. I think that's for mixing your paste on.
Certainly could be.
All right, so this is clearly not a kit that you want to buy it like so many people do, throw it in a closet, and say, we're good if we ever have a dental emergency. You won't be good because you have to do a lot of learning before you use it. So
you're going to want to know what they want you to do with these things.
Right.
And you're not going to want to do it when someone's in a lot of pain.
So these are cotton tip applicators and a whole bunch of little pieces of round little cotton balls like to stuff holes in teeth and bigger ones.
Right.
And this tells me this kit can be used for more than one thing. Like we bought, where did we get that little emergency dental kit? It's about this big.
Walmart.
At Walmart that we put in our travel bag. That's like a one and done. You know, it'll get you through the night. This thing's going to treat a lot of people.
So the cotton tip applicators, I'm sure, is to help you get the analgesic back where you need it to numb your gums or whatever. And
these, I think, are to pack with clove oil.
Right, you're going to pack those. That's for bleeding control.
What's this big stuff?
That's tongue depressors,
Oh,
and those
yeah.
are more applicators. So that's for getting back in there.
I have no idea. What is this weird thing here?
Baking soda, it
Hey,
says
for
on
two.
it, right?
Do you have extra toothpaste and toothbrushes? You should.
This is really important for your everyday care, seriously. People who don't brush their teeth, you get a lot of funky stuff going on in your mouth.
Hydrogen peroxide, I appreciate the fact that it's in its own little bag.
Also for cleansing, you can this is kind of concentrated, so you water it down a bit, swish it around in your mouth. In my experience.
Red, does this mean biohazard?
Yeah, you might. It's
This
sterile.
is masks.
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 Okay.
For when you're operating on somebody.
There's,
And then this right here, this is the weight of this kit.
that's the surgical kit.
Oh, we're going to open this up.
Well,
Well, we're not going to open it all
right.
the way
If
up.
it's sterile, you don't want to mess. That is for, no doubt, probably pulling a tooth. Should looks like
I'm
it.
not a dentist, but this looks like a pair of pliers that are used to grab onto a tooth and pull a tooth, and it looks like you can get a leverage on it to ink out of there.
Ooh, it makes me look just to think about it.
Povidone iodine and alcohol wipes.
Cleaning wounds.
This little bad boy
Maybe.
looks like a chisel or something. I'm not opening these, but it looks like a chisel.
I would think for cleaning a cavity area out,
Ugh.
maybe.
We're going to have to learn. Here's another similar one.
You probably, seriously, might
You
even
use it
have
like
to
this. Maybe it's a pry bar to pull a tooth out.
tink, tink, tink.
Ugh. Here's
Drill.
another pair of lifters or extractors or whatever. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in here. I guess they come in different sizes. That's what I'm seeing here. We all know this, dental pick.
For getting the plaque off your teeth.
An irrigation syringe.
Rinsing.
Another different pair of these. I should know the term, but I'm not claiming to be a dental expert by any means.
Extractor.
Extractor, that sounds like a
It's
good
probably
thing.
for different size teeth.
And
also.
different teeth. Yeah, this one has
Molars
like
and-
3. Well, this one's open, so we're going to have to sterilize this anyway. But these are heavy duty. They will take like boiling water and sterilization. So there's this one. It has 2 little prongs on one side and 1 on the other. Wow. Another dental pick. Put that back
And
in
a
there.
scalpel.
Uh,
I can see that
is that
scalpel.
oh, yeah. A probe of some kind.
Does it have anything on the end of it? No.
2 dental picks.
Oh, that's tweezers
Oh,
right
is
there.
it?
That's for getting little things out.
Hemostats, curved. Iris scissors. This is very fine scissors. Another pair of curved iris scissors. A dental mirror.
This is really important because you got to see what you're working on. You really do, and the mouth has weird angles in it, and gums and all kinds.
This
of
won't
stuff.
hurt at all, baby. And then finally, SK's favorite, the scalpel. Does it come with blades?
It's probably a one-time use one.
Oh yeah, it's got a little cap on it.
Yeah.
One and done. Scalpel.
They did need to use that on me to cut my gum, and they did need to use the what are these things again, hemostats, to do the stitches
Yeah.
back in the gum.
That would be a good addition to this kit, would be some sutures that are suitable for one's mouth, I think.
Because not all sutures are the same.
Just these tools are awesome. These are like real dental tools. Yeah, you could try to do it with your
Vice grip.
vice grips or your needle nose pliers. Again, I'm not going to open it, but I hope you can see how. Where's the one that is open? It's curved. They're all curved,
Very curved.
and so you can get leverage on things.
Right,
Or
get in there.
boink.
That's what the blacksmith in
Boink.
the good old days did. He got his whatevers and
Dremel tool. I don't know. Hey, here's the thing. This puts us in a better position for dealing with medical emergencies in the mouth. Do we know how to use this stuff?
sorta.
Sorta. No. I never went on a med cap that did involve dentistry. Now I kind of wish I had. Medical civil affairs project, something.
I think the most important thing, once you look at all this, is to think to yourself, I don't want to get to that point.
Where's the toothbrush?
Right? You want to
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth.
You want to try to do preventative. Another thing that's going to help you is don't stick your fingers in your mouth.
All right.
Right? Because you got a lot of bacteria here. You don't want to introduce it. Keep your mouth as clean as you can.
Dr. Bones and Nurse Amy. Do you know I actually met them once at a trade fair in Arlington, Texas, which I just talked about the other day. They won't remember me from Adam, but they were nice. And I feel happy to have this kit. I feel woefully inadequate in knowledge. And so I'm going to read this book again. We both are. I'm going to start on this tome right here. And I'm glad we have this gear. Yeah. This is the Dental Emergency Kit from doomandbloom.net.
Very extensive. All this stuff, very important.
Yeah, and not stuff that you can just find anywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's a well thought out kit. I am glad that we have it. What about you, SK?
Yeah, I think it's a very good addition to our preparedness medical supplies.
So here's the deal. I'll put a link down below. I'll try. If you're interested in this kit, Warriors, Jarls, Berserkers, jump because tomorrow I'm going to put it up for the Vikings. And then Vikings, if you're interested in this kit, better jump on it because I'm going to put it up to YouTube. And when it goes to YouTube, I think they'll probably sell out. That happens. People are like, yep, need that. World's going crazy. Let's get it. That's the other thing that I didn't really mention. Nurse Amy and Dr. Bones are both hardcore preppers. So they kind of know, they bring their medical expertise into the preparedness realm. And they have a lot of stuff on their site. So check them out. But this is something, I hope you never need it. How about that? But if you need it, I hope you have it.
Right.
What's it called? The Dental Emergency Kit from Nurse Amy?
Nurse Amy's Dental Trauma Kit.
All right. Your comments down below.